What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. We're through the bye weeks and into the race for the postseason. Week 15 is underway on EA Sports. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Byron Murphy there to make the play. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Jordan Stout's headed out to punt it away on 4th. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And it'll be Dolphins football. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. First carry here for the rookie out of Texas A&M. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down. Another carry for him. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Complete out to the right. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Running back sent in motion left. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. That was Jermaine Johnson there to make the play. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Let's go.
Man in motion here.
19 Lion. 18 Pioneer. Go.
Back-to-back carries here. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. That was Sauce Gardner dropping him there. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Go. 19 tight. 19 tight.
From the gun on 3rd down. Finds his man over the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Hawk 70. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Let's go now. Dragon 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They're going play action. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Back to throw. Looking for the end zone and a deep shot. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. A good defensive play breaks that one up. And that brings up 4th and long. So the Dolphins bringing out the field goal unit for a try here. This will be from 52 yards. The Jets take their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So 4th down, and out comes the field goal unit. This will be from 52 yards. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
They start the drive with Hall. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game. Whiteout's
getting involved in the ground game. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Hey, Kate, you were out there with me on the West Coast, and I was spoiled and you were spoiled. When we watch that Legion of Boom, we watch two of the best safeties in the game, Cam and Earl, bringing the pain, bringing the heat, bringing tackles just like that for significant losses.
So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Miami in just a moment. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking at third and very long. Running back sent in motion. Stout on now to punt. And this is the second time he's been brought on to kick it. And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Go.
Trying the right side. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
That is teaching tape for a linebacker. Read, react, and finish.
And it's a nickel look from the Jets, 3rd down. Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we go.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
To throw it on 1st down. Setting up the running back screen. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Now a give left side. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
On first down, they'll run. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Offense up to the line fast.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
Back to the well again. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Yaboypetah bringing that play to a halt.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. That's the 2-minute warning in what has been a defensive battle. It's the Dolphins looking at 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Jets' 18-yard line.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
18 Rattler.
Setting up a throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they're on the board.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. His return starts at the 5. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal. 70 Lions.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Running it after the penalty. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Let's see what they went with on third down. Takes the handoff, now to throw. He lets a heater go deep, middle, and there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Back to throw on 1st and 10. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face second down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Looking for the back that time. So they're left facing third and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
60 Bobcat. Buffalo 18. Trap 60, trap 60. Check go.
Looking to throw. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. The running back gets it on the draw. And he's brought down for a loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 28-yard line.
Go!
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Has him on the quick hitter. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Here we go, set!
Give now to the running back. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
On 2nd and 12 now. He lobs it up, left sideline, looking for a jump play. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Go! 70 range, 70 range.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Complete out to the right side. Keeps himself upright. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow the lead coming out of halftime. Now the PAT try coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins make it a 10-point ball game. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Starting from the 5. Not a good return. They bring him down just beyond the 10.
Let's go now.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. They start the half with a give to Hall. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Here's Hall once more. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down. Handoff now to the receiver. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too. Creating the space for a solid pickup.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And he goes out. Just needed one more step to reach midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
On 1st down, here comes Hall. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs. It gets the better defenses in this league.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Mustang 19. Ready.
Throwing on 3rd and long. That's completed right side. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
First and 10 at the 7-yard line.
That throw behind his intended target. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Here we go, set.
Here's the handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
79 Bronco. Panther 11, Panther 11. Cut, cut.
3rd and long for him here. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. This is away, and once again, he's caught all of it. Brings it in at the 12. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. That punt reaches 50 yards. And the Jets are starting deep from their own territory here. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. There he goes on the right side. 40. Hits the 20. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Jets shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Lining up now to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. This our last play of the quarter.
Half to 60. Half to 60. Let's go now.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Dolphins 10, Jets 7.
Ready up.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Set. 19 Lion. 18 Pioneer. Go.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Completed to his running back. And he'll head out of bounds at the opponent's 35. 35 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
Set up. Set up.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He's across the 20, still going. And he's finally taken down at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami. They send a man in motion. They'll run here on 1st down. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain. Working quickly here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Ready. Ready.
Going to the ground again on 1st.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Dolphins make it a 9-point advantage. Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Dolphins make it a 10-point ball game. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. They motion the tight end over. They give on 2nd to Hall. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. The problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers, and they got one right there with that sack.
Hall running between the tackles. And he found some running room for a nice gain. That's a pickup of 9. A great play most of the time, right? But they still have 3rd and forever coming up.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. They'll motion him out of the backfield. He winds up out of bounds with things not settled yet, so we've got a flag down. Finally some justice for the quarterbacks. They're so rarely protected in today's game, Brock. The refs saw roughing the passer, and his side gets a 1st down plus some yardage.
You take it down a notch, all right? You haven't been hit by the guys in this league. And you got to protect these poor, fragile quarterbacks. In this case, move the sticks as well.
Let's go.
Back now, pressure on its way. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Oh, those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. He'll look to throw. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Third down give to Hall. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Fourth and forever coming up. They'll run for it with Hall. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. And that might do it for him, Brock. Doesn't reach the marker as they turn it over on downs here in the 4th.
This running back has had himself a day. And not on that play. Finally, a little bit of catharsis for everyone on that defense to keep him from the first and get a turnover, a much-needed turnover on downs.
They've got a man in motion. That's complete. He got the feet down, but he goes out right at the line of scrimmage. Second and 6 coming up here.
Ready? Set, go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
Hey, these DNs love to get after the quarterback, but the most well-rounded of them are the guys who can anchor your run defense too. Mission accomplished.
Ready? Go.
They'll throw on third and long. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they're up against it here on fourth down.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
On the jump.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth.
Come on. Set.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hall. And this is a nice gain that stopped at the 47. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
The Jets take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down. From the red zone now. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set. Pass play on 1st and goal. Bails out of the pocket quick. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. Still 1 more in their pocket to use. So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. They'll throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
You know what that call tells me a little bit? That they didn't trust that they could win the battle up front. No matter what they dialed up, run, pass, Doug Flutie, drop kick, that defensive front was coming. And they came strong to force a 3rd and goal.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Running back, motioning right. And he is in for the touchdown. Still unlikely, Brock, but it's not entirely over just yet with this score. This would put it back within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal would tie this game in the 4th. Oof, their comeback hopes are dwindling by the second, but any path to victory starts with a successful onside try here. And the Dolphins are all over that kick. This game is over.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted! Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Jets are going to take over after the interception. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Try and push it deep downfield. It's intercepted. That will do it. And the Dolphins make one final massive play, and that finishes the win. So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. And it's